SRT stands for Special Response Team.
We conduct high-risk operations in support of ongoing HSI criminal investigations.
I call in SRT when I'm dealing with the worst of the worst bad guys in my investigations.
A lot of times these investigations have to do with narcotics trafficking, human smuggling, child pornography.
Some of my investigations can span the entire globe, but at the end of that investigation is going to be a phase where it's time to put handcuffs on people. SRT is going to be the ones that I call.
Anytime the SRT is called out, the risk is there. You should be concerned.
Back down! Back down!
The scope of responsibility that my agency has is massive. In Arizona, we have drug cartels, human traffickers.
In Miami, they'll do waterborne operations.
In Detroit, individuals involved in high-level drug trafficking.
During the course of an investigation, that case agent will send a risk assessment of that person to the tactical supervisor to decide if it's necessary for Special Response Team to respond. These are drug smugglers, weapons smugglers, child pornographers, convicted felons, gang members. These are people who have stated they aren't going to go back to prison.
SRT is on standby, ready to take action.
Everyone has an assigned role to play during each mission. We'll brief it before the mission so you know exactly where you're going to go and what tools you have at your disposal.
We have aircraft that we use to help in the reconnaissance.
Armored deployment vehicle.
Our primary weapon is the M4.
Handguns, ballistic vests with armor plates.
Well, just like they say, never bring a knife to a gunfight. You never want to bring a pistol to a rifle fight, right?
Certified snipers, 2 negotiators, and individuals that do the breaching.
When we first get in the truck, everyone's kind of talking with each other, and when we get closer and closer to the target, it does kind of crescendo up into a weird silence. We show up in overwhelming numbers, so the bad guys don't have a chance. When the door is initially breached, that's the most dangerous part of the mission, because we don't know what's on the other side of that door. It's not a negotiation, and we're not asking. Police, show me your hand!
I would say my greatest fear is letting one of my buddies down and not being prepared to save his life. If it's not one of your biggest fears, something's wrong with you.
In this line of work, every time I leave the house, there's a chance things can go bad.
We don't go out and look for recognition. It's just part of the job, and that's what we do.
You may not see them, but they are out there keeping you safe. The amount of things that we get into, the general American public has no idea beyond just 2 words of Homeland Security. When that phone rings for an SRT operation, it's serious.
This isn't a sports game. If we don't do our job, somebody's not going to come home.